Hi guys, this is Stormouse03, and this is The Evil Within on Akumu difficulty, Chapter 2. So we had a little bit at the beginning here with some cutscene-y stuff, and picked up a little green jar there in Sebastian's room when he first wakes up. And then if you walk into this upgrade room, right behind the chair is map fragment number 1. You want to go ahead and pick that up. Something that I didn't mention in my first video was that I'm going to be getting all of the keys and hopefully all of the map fragments as well. Those are extremely useful to be getting, especially the keys will give you precious resources that you're going to need because this is the hardest difficulty and resources are scarce. So you use that little green jar of upgrade stuff right there. That sort of just shows you the mechanic of upgrading. It doesn't really do anything for you, so it's just kind of showing you what that is. And upgrading is also going to be important. The more you can upgrade stuff, the easier time you're probably going to have with this mode. And so I'm going to be showing you my sort of upgrade path through the game, which is going to mostly focus on damage, being able to hold more ammo, and upgrading some of the crossbow bolts. But there is a syringe. Those are not going to be super useful. I just used it there so that I could run. And, you know, because why not? And then I picked up a couple of jars of the upgrade gel, and I'm going to be moving on through the woods here. So I'm going to be, as I said, getting hopefully all of the keys and all of the map fragments. Definitely having those keys to be able to unlock those lockers and pick up the extra items is going to be important. The map fragments, I believe, I haven't done the final chapter just yet on this run, but I believe that there is a part before the end where you will be able to get the last map fragment and be able to use the weapons that you get from doing that. Right here I'm backtracking because I missed this box, and you don't want to miss anything. So yeah, you get a high penetration sniper rifle and I believe a burst fire pistol. The burst fire pistol I'm not a huge fan of because it just burns your ammo, but the high penetration sniper rifle I think will be useful for the last couple of fights. So getting all the map fragments gives you those two weapons, and any upgrades that you'd applied to your revolver and your sniper rifle before will get applied to those weapons as well. So if you haven't found all the keys and all the map fragments, you'll be getting those achievements as well from this little guide here, which is kind of cool. But in any case, here is our first encounter with an enemy that's killable. You're going to pick up this gun, and it's going to have a little Resident Evil scene, as a lot of things in this game are homages to Resident Evil. So when this guy wakes up, you're going to need to shoot him. And I shoot him once right there. I think I got him in the shoulder. But you want to get him in the head as many times as possible. You're going to see me miss right here. And so that's a wasted bullet. But it's probably 3 shots if you hit him all 3 times in the head. But it took me 4 since I got the shoulder shot. And I wasted another one because I missed. So you could potentially have 3 bullets left here. Or you could be really crafty and try to punch him to death. But I don't recommend that because it takes an ungodly number of punches to kill anything in this game, and it's just not something that you want to be doing. But this is the very beginning of the game, so if you want to try that strategy out, be my guest. But my strategy here is that I'm going to get these bullets back because I'm going to get through this entire chapter from here on in without firing any shots.
I'm a police officer.
And so this is introducing you to the traps, and all of the traps in the game have this like little floating red embers around them. It's just kind of a little warning sign if you're paying attention to be able to say, oh, here, there's something in the environment here that can hurt you. And from most of the traps, when you disarm them, you will get trap parts, which are really important because those are the things that help you craft the bolts for the Agony crossbow, which is something that you really want to have because those are going to be super, super useful for you moving forward. But you don't get the crossbow until Chapter 3. So this here, Chapter 2, is probably where people will weed themselves out of this mode. So if you don't have the patience to get through Chapter 2, you do not have the patience to get through Akumu mode. It's going to take... It took me several times trying to get through the end section because, you know, it's hard. It's harder. You die in one hit. And there are a lot of enemies, and they are a little different. I think there are a couple more of them than were in survival difficulty, and so, you know, you just have to do some trial and error and some learning, and you know, it's gonna tell you if you're gonna have the patience to make it, you know. And if you're just one of those people that's not your bag of chips, then that's fine. And you'll know at this point whether or not, you know, you're gonna have the persistence to get through here. But here's hoping that you do. You can do it. I know you can. And I'm gonna hopefully help in some small way here. So I've made it back in to the hospital room and just showing you a couple of collectibles here. Often in every chapter, when you go back into this hospital area, there are a couple of collectibles in those spots on the newspaper rack and on the bulletin board. Those are the most common places for them. And we're going to use our upgrade gel to go ahead and upgrade some things. So, life gauge is not important, melee damage is not important, and syringe recovery is not important. So the only thing right here that will matter is the sprint, which I'm definitely going to upgrade, but not right now because I don't really have enough gel. And for the handgun, I'm going to be focusing on clip capacity, the damage multiplier, and accuracy and or critical when I have the chance. But right now I'm going to prioritize handgun ammo and matches, because the more ammo you can hold, the you know, the more ammo you have potentially. So I think that those two things are pretty cheap, and being able to hold more ammo for right now, it comes at such a low cost for the upgrade gel that I think it's really worth it, you know, because I don't see that big of a difference in the damage multiplier. You know, it takes a lot of upgrade gel to get it to where one bullet does the same damage as two, you know. And so my thought is, if I can hold, you know, a couple more bullets, even if they don't do as much damage, that's okay, because I have a few more shots, you know. And I noticed throughout my other playthroughs that it often took things the same amount of bullets to die, no matter how much my damage upgrade was. So that's just kind of how I'm going to be prioritizing things, so that you know. But that first guy, you can sneak kill, which is pretty good. And we're going to be moving into the real sections of the game here. It's been a baby Evil Dead, baby Evil Within up until now, but it's about to get real here in a second. So here's your first statue and our first key. pick that up. It's going to be important. And when you go through these doors and they close, you can't go back out of them to get back to that save room. Believe me, I tried. So just be aware of that. And so here's our first couple of enemies. And so these guys, I, of course, being my wonderful self, messed this up at the beginning here. And, you know, I'm kind of glad I did it, because it gives me a chance to show you guys some strategies that you're gonna be employing with certain enemies throughout this game, because unless you're super perfect sneaky stealth master, which it is very hard to be on this game, you're going to end up needing to get yourself out of some tricky situations. So I tried to stand up there and get a little closer to him. I got greedy, and so I have to bottle him in the face and stab him. And so that mechanic you need to get used to, because it's going to be important. You have to hit them right in the face, and the detection on it is finicky. And right now, I am so close to being dead, it isn't even funny, because if you hear, I could hear it, but I couldn't find him. There is an enemy, and let me know if you see where he is at, because for the life of me, I could not see him, but I could hear him, and I'm like, maybe that's just weird sound, but no, he is right behind me. And when I turn the camera here, there he is. And this is the guy that usually patrols this path where I'm running right here, but he heard the bottle when I killed his friend, and we're now going to play an epic game of hide and go seek. So you're going to see me go around this place. There's a trap here, so be careful, don't run into it. You can lead them into these traps, but I find, you know, the trap parts are really useful, so if you can sneak kill these guys and still get your trap parts, you'll be doing a good job. So probably this is not a good idea. You should probably go around back where you can enter, so you don't go through right there, so that you don't end up being in that guy's face. But in any case, if you double tap A, you'll kick the door open. They'll hear it. So I don't know why I'm sneaking as though, you know, he doesn't know where I am, but pick up those matches, really important. And you're about to see something kind of amazing, because I go up here, I'm gonna, you know, see if I can get around him. He's gonna kick the door at me. How that didn't kill me, I don't know. Whether that's not damage, technically, or whether that's just sort of residual environmental damage that doesn't kill you for some reason, I am not sure, because, you know, other environmental damage will kill you, like fire, or, you know, spikes or traps or anything like that will one-hit kill you. So why him kicking the door in my face didn't kill me, I do not know, but there's the proof, guys. If the zombie kicks the door in your face, it might not kill you, which is nice. So, in any case, he's finally not interested in me anymore. He's lost track of me. I've, you know, successfully won this game of hide and seek, and now he's going back to his original location. There's a collectible, and now we're gonna get to sneak kill him. So those first two guys should not be that difficult to kill. You can go up, if you don't stand up like I did on the first one when I was too close to him, you can sneak kill that guy and then go around to the side and sneak kill the second guy, and you will have a much easier time. But that is another strategy, just in case things go badly for you like they did for me. So in any case, when you walk up here, you're going to get a checkpoint, and I'm going to see you in the next video where I show you the second half of Chapter 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you there.